On December the 4th, 1872, the brigantine Mary Celeste was discovered east of the Azores, bobbing along with half her sails set, completely deserted. The Mary Celeste remains the classic nautical mystery. The Mary Celeste was an American merchant brigantine discovered adrift and deserted in the Atlantic Ocean off the Azores on the 4th of December 1872. The Canadian brigantine Dei Gracia found her in a dishevelled but seaworthy condition under partial sail and with her lifeboat missing. When she set sail, the Mary Celeste had on board Captain Benjamin Briggs, his wife Sarah, their 2-year-old daughter Sophia, and 7 crewmen. No trace of any of them, or clue as to where they could have gone, could be found on the deserted ship. An entry was found written on a slate, but not yet entered on the ship's log, dated November the 25th, 9 days before the ship was discovered. This slate put her position 370 miles west of where she was found. Her sails were set. Her cargo was in good order. 2 hatch covers were off, and the ship's boat was gone. The upper fore topsail was also lost, and the binnacle was overturned. Most important, the wheel was not lashed, an indication that the ship had been abandoned in a hurry. By coincidence, the captain of the Dei Gracia, who made the discovery, was a friend of Briggs and had dined with him less than a month earlier, toasting Briggs' new command. Captain David Morehouse and the crewmen who helped salvage the Mary Celeste testified at length during the 3-month inquiry at Gibraltar concerning the abandoned brigantine. From the beginning, legends and rumours wrapped themselves around the case. The Attorney General of Gibraltar theorised that the crew had broken into the commercial alcohol, which was the cargo, then killed Briggs and his family in a drunken fury and escaped by lifeboat. In fact, the alcohol would have blinded or killed anyone foolish enough to drink it. Others whispered that Morehouse and Briggs had plotted the Mary Celeste's abandonment to get salvage money, then quarrelled on board the Dei Gracia with fatal results. But the 2 men's friendship was well established, and there was no evidence whatsoever for this story. Despite this, the Naval Court saw fit to award the Dei Gracia a salvage fee that was only a fraction, 1/5, of what it should ordinarily have been. According to one account, Briggs had feared that the flammable cargo was leaking and hastily abandoned ship, then had become separated it as a vagrant wind filled its sails. Possibly the best explanation is that a waterspout hit the Mary Celeste. The atmospheric pressure inside a waterspout is very low. The difference between that pressure and the normal pressure inside the ship could have caused the hatch covers to blow open and forced bilge water up into the pump well. It would appear the ship had taken on 6 to 8 feet of water and was sinking fast. Over the years, a number of true explanations were published, several purporting to be by survivors of the Mary Celeste's crew. One, clearly fictional account, was by Arthur Conan Doyle, the creator of Sherlock Holmes. Published in 1884, it was reprinted as fact by many newspapers, and every investigator since has had to cut through the fables Doyle put forth. The tea on the galley table was still warm. When the Dei Gracia's crew boarded, a crucial page had been torn from the log, giving details of what had happened to the ship. And in the galley, the breakfast was still cooking. Adding a note of poignancy is Briggs's last letter to his mother in Maine. In it he said, "Our vessel is in beautiful trim. I hope we shall have a fine passage, but as I have never been in her before, I can't say how she'll sail." No sign of Captain Briggs, his family, or the 7 crew members has ever been found. Next time on Uncanny, True, Spontaneous Human Combustion. See you then.